Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet. And today I'm just doing a quick chat, say hi. Haven't been on here in, quite some time. I'm surprised I didn't remember how to do it. And then go to sleep with Mr. Boyfriend because I'm exhausted. And I'm gonna have to spend the next 3 days crocheting morning till night. Well, actually not tomorrow night because we have a work Christmas party for him. That's cool. It's gonna be cool. It's like a mystery dinner. I've wanted to do one of those forever and a day. So I'm super excited about that. But anyway, I don't even know if anybody's gonna be around. I texted or reached out to a couple people, like maybe 5 people, let them know, hi, I'm live for about an hour or less. I'm not gonna necessarily do much longer than that, but I'm not going to do longer than that. I'm tired. I'm going to tell you guys where I was. And, yeah. What is this? Oh, and I was supposed to do, what is it called? A show. Scentsy show. I was supposed to do it before Christmas or just after Thanksgiving, but time has gone. It's life has been busy, and I know I haven't been regular on my videos. I just posted the Ollie's the Ollie's video I just posted. That was the last video I had in my queue that I could grab and post. But I do have a bunch of other videos. I just have to edit them and then throw them up so that they're in the queue. It would be wonderful if I could not only upload them, I could have the description and the thumbnail and the title and everything all done. But to do all of that work for each video, to be able to, I need to get videos up, and then I can just grab it on that day and do the title and everything else that I need to do. So yeah, that plus I have to get my website up. It's under construction, and I need to change companies that I'm with that's hosting the website. Or that actually, yeah. And I have to see if I could switch the company I have my domain with to another company. Yeah. And I have so many people saying, we really want to buy online. Where can we get it? And I'm like, well, I don't have it on Etsy yet because I really don't want to be on Etsy. My website is under construction. And they're like, well, we'll join your Facebook group. And I'm like, that's great. It's a private group. Go ahead. I will accept you in. But that group was kind of built as an offshoot of my YouTube channel, where people that are on there could be there and share, their stuff. Not necessarily, we all make the same stuff, so wasn't necessarily going to be selling my stuff there. But now I have a bunch of people in the Facebook group that have started following me from craft fairs and stuff like that, and would like to be able to have access to that. So I don't know if I'm going to start doing it on there, or if I'm going to go back to my business page, which I've had for several years, and maybe do it there. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one out. But things are slowly but surely starting to roll. I have 5 custom orders that I need to do. However, I have another show on Sunday, which I just booked or confirmed like yesterday. And I just had my last show this past Sunday, and I'm trying to get a show on the 28th. And then I'm going to try to have at least 1, if not 2 shows every month, plus custom orders and whatnot. But I also have a pretty big Oh my God. And it's like, it was already confirmed on Sunday, and now it was even more confirmed today. And I'll tell you where I was today in just a second. But a pretty big, okay, well, since I talked to you guys, when I don't even know when the last time was that I was on the live. Let's check and I have a couple kids that have joined my channel. So let's see. It was only 3 weeks ago. Wait, no. What was the date? November 20th. Oh, so a month ago. Almost a month ago. I was with you guys. I'm here, but don't expect a lot of communication. Sorry, that's totally okay, Becky. I'm just grateful that you're here. And the numbers keep going up. 2, 3, 5, 0, whatever. Oh, not it doesn't go under 1. That's you, Becky. But anyway, so since having been on here last November 20th, I have had 1, 2. Today wasn't really a show, but technically, for argument's sake, 3 shows. One was 3 days long. And then I have one this Sunday. Wow, that would mean I've had one every weekend of December. I had one that was the 5th, 6th, 7th of December. I had one on the 15th. I'm going to have one on the 22nd, and I'm going to try to have one on the 28th. So that will be a show every weekend this month. Plus today. So I had my 3-day show in Genoa, Illinois, at a Methodist church. And I met one person in particular, but a couple of people that were awesome. But one person we still communicate. She has been to so many different shows. She knows so many different shows, and that was awesome. However, it was like kind of like it was a craft fair crawl, basically. And within 2 townships, there were like 17 locations that had a craft fair. So there were a couple of churches, and I think a couple, well, not schools, but a couple, I don't know, but I don't know where everybody else was. But I was at one of the churches. And I think collectively we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, technically 8, 9, 10. I think there were only 10 vendors at that one. Altogether, plus the white elephant sale downstairs. And they had really yummy goodies. Anyway, and I met this really nice lady in the kitchen. She was super cool. So that was actually relatively a slow one. As far as money, I think up until that point, was that the best show I had? I think it was the best show I had. And that was only like $150 in sales. Yeah. And then the next show was this past Sunday. That was a show that was in a mall in Aurora, Illinois, which is about an hour away, at the Fox Valley Mall, in a dance studio, like section of the building or whatever. I mean, there's like 3 classrooms or studios within the big studio. And it ended up being 3 vendors. It was a very sweet promoter, and she's part of a larger church, and she is awesome. And she has crazy contacts and was promoting us like crazy. We were supposed to have more vendors, but they either didn't show up or they canceled last minute or whatever. There was supposed to be a band, and Mr. Boyfriend. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Well, hold on, Becky. You're the only one here. I want to give Mr. Boyfriend a hug because I haven't actually given him a hug since I got home, like 20 minutes ago. He and his friend were playing guitar.
Miley was the band dog.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I brought all the product in and
Okay.
stuff.
She was with us the whole time in there.
Oh, really?
Until you came home.
Oh, no wonder your ears are cold. She was a band dog. Wow.
She crawled with her. She was just one here. There
Oh, wow.
was a door she found out. She snuggled up against this periodically.
Aw.
She loves Son of a Gun.
Oh, really?
She
How do you know?
Because every time I play that song, she hangs up on me. And then she was all excited and animated.
See, because I love the guitar playing with Daddy. I guess Miley was the band dog. She was in the band room, next to Daddy and his friend, snuggled up. And I guess one particular song that they play, Miley really liked it and really snuggled up and stuff. But Mr. Boyfriend Becky says hi. Hi, Becky. He's in the other room. And I'll tell Mom also, but she's sleeping, I think. Anyway, so what was I saying? Stop. Yeah, you saying hi to your peeps? You're saying hi to Becky, huh? Say hi, Aunt Becky. Say I miss you. Yeah, right? Yeah, you're good girl. Good girl. Her fur is really her neck is with fur. She's getting ready for the cold winter. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to elbow you in the snout. You're a good girl. Anyway, what was I saying? Somebody tell me, or somebody, Becky, what was I saying? Anyway, so this show this last Sunday. So Mary is amazing. She was tagging us. She posted in her group and tagged me, and we're tagging people and all this other stuff and trying to get people there. And she couldn't help the people canceled, but it was only 3 of us. And it was me with, all the plushies and stuff. Pup baskets. Got to check them out on Facebook. They're awesome. And they ship, I believe. But Pup Baskets was the dog people, dog treats and dog toys and stuff people. And then I was saying the human snacks person who was across from them. And it was in the dance studio. It's called Dream Academy of Dance Arts. And Char is the owner of that, CHAR. She is awesome. Great rapport. Anyway, so there's only 3 of us, and the other people were like, "This, are we going to get traffic? I mean, we're in the studio, so nobody knows that we're really here." And then, as it turned out, there was a really big Latin craft fair upstairs on the top floor of the mall, like almost the entire top floor. And so it was like, okay, so we pumped up the music. I was the DJ. It was playing off of my playlist, and we were having a good time. And it started out really slow. You guys were seeing it. I was posting about it. It started out really slow, whatever. And then, as it turns out, it was my best market or craft fair in quantity of items sold as well as money made. Not only did we make back the buy-in for the table fee, but gas and then some. So I'm very grateful for that. I think I determined I made like $385 or $365 or something like that. It's not crazy a lot, but it was more than I had made, almost by double. And but the connections I made is where it was at. I had several people take my card and wanted to make custom orders. I actually have someone that wants a custom order today. Oh crap, I didn't write dolphins next to it, but she wants dolphins or a dolphin, and she wants me to make a Hawkeye, the Iowa Hawkeyes. So I have to find a pattern for that. I found a stuffy, but it was a TikTok video, and I don't do TikTok, and it wasn't a pattern. So I don't know, but I have to figure that one out. But that was today. Ignore today. We're on Sunday. So I had a ton of cards were given out, like legitimately given out. Either people wanted it for future purchases or for countless other reasons. And Rachel, who is Pup Basket's co-owner with her mom, um, she was super awesome. She took 10 of my business cards because she went to a 5-year-old's birthday party. She bought a bunch of stingray, a bunch of um, baby octopi, a bunch of whatever. They bought 2 loveys. And because her mom she has a couple of nephews that are on some level of the spectrum for autism and really need sensory toys. And so like my stingray they thought were awesome. Also the fidget toy that I had made, which I need to make more of, and I have a whole other area I'm going to be going into soon, or going to try to anyway. But it was awesome. But she's a teacher and she's going to order a bunch of fidget type toys from me for her classroom, but she's also going to reach out to the school to hopefully get the school to order from me also. So that was a big connection. And then the owner of the studio, she was like, hey, she didn't, the mall was open until 8. If we wanted to leave early, we could, which the lady with the human snacks left early. Pup Baskets left at like 7, I think, and we stayed until 8 when the mall closed. But we were talking and stuff, and earlier in the day, we were talking about the possibility of starting something at her studio on something. It's not in it's well, it needs to be in the works because it's got to happen in January because I have like about 25 people that are interested already. But I need to think. I need to figure out the logistics and get things together and decide on dates and stuff because January is going to be a very busy month for several reasons. But that connection was made, and not 10 minutes after she walked away from me, one of her dance kids mothers was there, and she came out to look at some stuff that her daughter had mentioned. And she's like, and she asked me a question. I said, yeah, well, we're going to be starting. She's like, oh, I know. Shar already told me. And then like 2 other people had come by and they're like, yeah, I know. Oh yeah, we're going to be, oh, okay, great. And I was like, okay, so this is happening because it's already being told everywhere. So then Shar goes, I'm like, I'm trying to get into the show next Sunday or this in a week. And I'm like, but it's only 1 to 5. And I'm like, I don't know. Is there going to be traffic? Is it going to be worth my time? I'm like, 4-hour show, and I'm traveling a minimum of an hour each way. And if there's traffic, like today going there was an hour and 20 minutes instead of just an hour. I'm like, so 2-hour minimum drive time for a 4-hour show. If it's like this one that ended up being the best show I ever had, but I'm like, I don't know, is it worth it? And so Shar was like, listen, she goes, if you get into the show, she's like, you'll be here. She's like, you can stay here until the mall closes. You can stay in the shop. I don't care. I was like, seriously? And she's like, yep, you got a spot. No problem. I was like, all right. She goes, actually, if you want to come back on Wednesday, today, from 5 to 8, when I have my dance classes going, she's like, go ahead. The parents are going to be walking around. The kids are going to be walking around. The kids are going to be telling the parents, oh, I want this or this, whatever. She's like, it'll all work out. And I was like, seriously? And she's like, yeah, come on over. And I was like, okay. So then Mr. Boyfriend and I were talking about it. And I'm like, okay, 5 to 8, it's only 3 hours. Again, 2-hour, minimum 2-hour drive time. Hey, Aisha, welcome. How are you? Minimum 2-hour drive time to sit there for 3 hours. I'm like, is it going to be worth it? I'm like, I guess as long as I make $15, which will cover gas, I'll be good. It'll be worth it. And then we figured out for this coming Sunday, as I would need to make the buy-in for the table, which is $60. and plus $15 for gas. So I need to make at least $75 for it to be worth it. And we're like, okay, so am I going to do it? Am I not going to do it? And I was talking to the promoter, who was a different promoter than the one from this past Sunday. And I had dealt with her trying to get into a couple of her summer shows. But as it turned out, I wasn't able to make the dates that she had. And I've heard from a couple of different people now, since I've been in multiple craft fairs, that this promoter is a really good one. I reached out to her and I said, hey, I'm like, I'm actually at this dance studio right now at a craft fair. I'll be there. And, Shar invited me to be there on Wednesday by myself. Do you still have room? And I don't know if it's because I know the owner or what, but she's like, I do. She's like, what do you make? And so I told her, and she's like, okay, I'm just going to be honest. I'm laying it out there. I have 2 other crocheters there. I'm going to have 2 other crocheters there. You're welcome to come. I'll make sure you guys are separated. But there are going to be 2 other ones. And I was like, so I was talking to Mr. Boyfriend, and this all happened while we were there on Sunday. I was like, I don't know. And I'm like, you know what? I'm confident in my product. I have now had consistently regular people saying a regular amount of people saying, I love all the colors. Thank you for having colorful stuff, not just, the regular color, like the typical colors for whatever the item is. Like pickles are green, and this is this, and this is this, and this is this thing. We love the colors. We love the colors. We love the colors. And plus, compliments on the quality of my work. And so, I'm like, I'm confident in what I make. And I know that the owner is going to let me stay after the craft fair is done. Now, would it be awesome if I happened to be right where the door, right when you walk in? Well, there are 3 different sets of doors. No, 2 different sets of doors. But the inner mall one, it would be great if that was where I was going to be, which is where I was last Sunday and where I was today. But because then after the fair closes, I wouldn't have to move my stuff that far. And so I reached out to the promoter and I said, can I have my 2 tables? This is how I'm set up here now. And I was on Sunday. I'm like, I don't know if this is where I'm going to be. And I did a little angel emoji. And so she's like, unfortunately, it has to be only 1 table because she's going to have 30 vendors there. I don't know where 30 vendors are going to fit because yes, the studio is amazingly big and goes on and on and on forever. But 30 vendors, it's like, holy cats, that's crazy. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I'll be able to be right there up front. 1, because it's a great spot, but 2, because I won't have to move my table that far once the show ends at 5. But anyway, so that was last Sunday, which was a great thing. I made great connections. I have customers that bought multiple things and that were interested in possibly, like the guy, he's like, if you had an orca here, I would buy it in a heartbeat. And I was like, I can make an orca. And he's like, you can? And I'm like, yeah, as long as there's a pattern, I can figure it out. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be cocky to say that I can figure out every pattern, but I will do my best to, get whatever pattern. He was like, okay. So he's like, well, you know what? I'm going to take this loaf cat, which my loaf cats are like this round and like this long and this tall, like they're massive. And he's like, I'm going to take this loaf cat because I just see my mom and it's Christmas. And if she doesn't want it, I'll keep it. And then he got like 3 stingray and whatever else. And he's like, okay. And so he left, they went into the mall, whatever. And as they were leaving, they stopped just to be able to wave and say bye. So I was like, okay, well, that's pretty cool. And then I had another lady, she ended up buying 2 loveys, my Yoda one, which is a little bit more expensive because it's a bigger doll. and then another lovey for her daughter. And she's like, oh, you do custom orders? She's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get in trouble. And she, do you take credit cards? She's like, but I need to put on this one because I don't want my husband to see it. And I was like, okay, no problem. But she's a potential new customer. I have 5 custom orders from my show from the beginning of the month. And then today I went, and as it turns out, I'm like, okay, I need at least $15 for gas. And because I didn't have to pay for anything, it was just a free table. And if I want to be there every Wednesday, I can be. Obviously, I would need to try to have other stuff. The only thing is, oh my God, this was crazy. The kids came in like a swarm after, like she took a break during class. And I love kids, but my goodness, were they like smushing every single toy that was on the table and bending and pushing. But it was so cute because they were adorable. I mean, they were ready. I don't know how old they were. I'm gonna say at least 10, maybe a little younger, maybe a little older. I don't know. It's hard to gauge ages. But they were, one of the boys, he crochets. He's like, but I don't know how to do it in the round. I don't know how, and how do you get this? And oh my gosh, this is did you make this? And all these questions and stuff. But one of the moms caught, and I don't know that they were going to walk off with it, but they walked away with a couple of my baby octopi. And she's like, hey, wait a minute, come back here, put it down. And they're like, oh, no, we're going to get this. And she's like, until you buy it, you don't take it away. And I was like, thank you so much. Because it was hard to keep track of it because there were like at least 10 kids around the table. And as it turns out, I ended up making $81 today. So total success, absolutely worth the trip. Plus I got another custom order for 2 things, and more business cards out there. We need to get more business cards, I use paper bags. I get paper handled bags. And I think I showed you guys in the video, a holographic label that has my logo and my name and everything on it. But more paper bags, more business cards, more round holographic labels, more, oh, I need more. Oh my God, I have to order more safety eyes. Oh my goodness. But going through so much, it's amazing and awesome. And I'm very grateful for that and feel very blessed. So I'm excited about this Sunday. I've asked her, I'm like, well, I need to fill out an application, right? I need to pay for the booth. And she just keeps going on about, where the location and this, that, and the other, not really touching on that subject. So I'm not exactly sure, but from the sound of it, I'm in the show. Plus, she reached when I reached out to her, and she's like, well, let me check my applications when I get home to see who, whatever. She responded, and she's like, well, I already have you down for the show. And I was like, you do? I never reached out about this particular show. So I did ask her if she has any shows on the 28th. If not, I'm gonna Mr. Boyfriend's working. But the only problem is we have one 6-foot not foldable table. And if I do have to take that, because all of the shows up until this past Sunday have all provided tables, which is unusual, but they did. And so we have a 6-foot unfoldable table, and I think it's a 3-foot foldable table. I need 2 8-foot tables. An ad's going to run in a minute. I need 2 8-foot tables to display everything so that I have a sampling of everything that I make. So I'm only going to have one 6-foot table at the show on Sunday. So that's going to be interesting. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that, because I had the 6-foot table and our 3-foot table. And it's like, it's kind of overcrowded, but I need to get it, because you never know what is going to sell. And today, I'm glad I had all the colors of my baby octopi, because as it turns out, the one it had, like, I don't know what color to hold back. And when I do end up holding it back and then I put it out, it's like I've had people like, "Oh my gosh, I love this color. I can't, why didn't you have it out to begin with?" So it's just interesting. I just have to figure out. I may get a couple of baskets so that it holds. I don't know, because I really like the way we have like our display, like our what are they called? Our the fixtures. I really like the fixtures that we have because they're very eclectic. And I don't know, but hi Natalie, received your email, thanks. Hey Anvita, glad to hear that. Hi Isha, hi Becky. Anyway, so that is that. So it's been rather busy because this past Sundays was a last minute one that I got into as well. And so I had to quickly make a bunch of stuff. And so I was like day in, day out. So then, I sold a bunch of stuff, which I sold the most popular colors of octopi, baby octopi. And so, what else did I sell on Sunday? I sold my baby octopi. I sold all but one of my stingray. I made 5 those tiny turtles. I sold all of them like relatively early in the day. I only have 3 bees left, and I think I had 5 or 6. I had to have more than that. Both of my loaf cats sold. The crocodile sold. My banana sold. Today I had a pencil that sold. So I have there are a lot of bigger stuff that I need to make that have sold. Plus I'm working. Plus I want to have all the other big things that I've got going that I want to make. But there's no time because I'm like crocheting morning until night, working on stuff just to replenish what it is that I sold. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know how people do it that do craft fairs all the time and have to make stuff and try. I don't know. I give everybody a lot of credit. Hold on. My mom had reached out. Oh, good. Hold on a second, guys. My mom had a fever with a cold, but she took some is it antihistamine that can affect blood pressure? It's the Coracetin that she takes, which is supposed to be safe for you if you have blood pressure. Is it antihistamine that causes? I can't remember. She takes one that doesn't affect that. But I'm grateful because her midnight temperature was just slightly above normal. Hold on. Oopsie. Hold on a second. Well, I guess she's gonna wait. I started typing something else. I mean, the auto incorrect changed the word like entirely. Let me put the little heart emojis. And wait a minute. Did I say? Yeah. Okay. So I'm grateful the fever is kind of like backed off, but anyway, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here because I'm like exhausted, and I was going to crochet on here, but you know what? I think at this point, if I start crocheting, I'm just going to start like falling asleep like I've done the last like 2 days. I think towards the end of the night, I'm like falling asleep, and then I'm like, oh, and falling asleep again, and then I'm like, man, I gotta frog this row. Or what? Where was I? What am I doing? It's so frustrating. Yo, how are you all? Been a long while. Yo, I'm good, Salka. How are you? It has been a long while. We determined November 20th was the last time I was live. That's crazy sauce, especially since I like made a whole thing saying, oh, I'm going to be back to doing 2 videos a week and a live once a week, which, yeah, I haven't been good at the videos, but I have to look and see what videos, because I transfer videos from our camera onto the computer as well as onto the hard drive. I know there are a bunch of them there. I have to go through them and get them edited so I can have a bunch uploaded to YouTube, have them ready for me to just do the thumbnail, the title, and the description, and then post. Yeah, that's what I need to do. So, oh my goodness, I'm tired, but oh my goodness, I'm so cotton mouthed right now. Our daughter, because you guys know, I feel like they're my children, or I love them like they're my own. But our daughter she watched Miley this past Sunday for that craft fair, and we got home. What are you making noises for? Huh? What are you making noises for? You want to say hi to your peeps or something? Huh? You want to say hi to your peeps? Miley, up. Can you see her? You can't see her. Hold on. Can you see her? Say hi, my peeps. Hi, my peeps. I miss you guys. Wait, stay. Come here. Say hi, my peeps. There's only 2 people there, but I just choked her. Well, I didn't mean to, but you okay? You okay, monkey? You are a monkey. Let's scratch your neck, because you got lots of fur on your neck right now. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're a good girl, good girl, good girl. But her human sister gave her a bandana that goes on the collar, like versus one that you tie around their neck and they try to get off all the time. It's on her collar. It's got it's got a bunch of Christmas ornaments on it that look like peppermint candies. And she left a little present for Mr. Boyfriend, and she left me a bracelet that looks like it's blue abalone, and like a light blue abalone, and a Jeopardy game. Like it's like a card game box, like all the other games that I have. What do you want? What? What? Your ears are still cold. Why are your ears still cold? You're a little monkey. You're a little monkey. What do you want? Why are you interrupting the live? Huh? You want your butt scratched? Okie dokie. You got lots of fur coming in, so I bet I don't know, is it itchy or is it not itchy? What? Just lay down. Lay down. Here. There you go. Lay down right there. That's a good girl. No. Go lay down. Lay down right there. Oh, you got yarn on your snout. What do you want? Okay. Oh, your paws are cold too. Hey, you're doing stuff to my phone. Don't do that. You're a good girl. You are a good girl. You are a good girl. Yes, you are. You are a good girl. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, okay. No, you gotta go down. What are you doing? What are you doing? Little monkey face? What are you doing? I gotta talk to your peeps. Why are you trying to keep my attention? Huh? Oh my goodness. Look at this. Now it's gonna be all over everything. Dude. No, go. Aunt Becky gives Aunt Becky gives waves to you, okay? What do you want? You're getting fur over everything. Why are you talking to me like that? Why are you talking to me like that? Huh? Hold on. Why are you talking to me like that? Huh? What are you doing? Sit. Riley, sit. You're showing you're showing all of the mess down here. Wait, come here. You gotta come closer. I want to show that mess over there. Yeah. What are you doing? You put your paw in my mouth. Dude, turn around. Turn around. Sit down. Sit down. Sit. Good girl. Now say hi to your peeps. And you're showing all the mess. You're showing all the mess. Yes, you are. Little monkey dude. Don't mind the mess because, all of us creators, everything looks great. And then everything around that you can't see is a total mess. Now I got your fur everywhere. No. Go lay down. Go play guitar with daddy or something, okay? Go. Okay. Anyway. What was I saying besides that? I don't remember. Miley. You're getting fur all over that yarn. You don't normally come back here and have me do this. Okay. So the numbers keep going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down on here, saying how many people are actually here or not. So I don't know how many there are, but she's sniffing serendipity for some reason. She was sniffing like the whole bottom of her thing. And we were carrying her in. It had to have been on Sunday. And somebody was like, wow, I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I was like, yeah, well, she's awesome. But, okay, I think I'm going to get going because I'm getting really tired. And have I eaten anything? I don't know if I don't remember if I did or didn't, but I'm getting tired. I just wanted to hop on here because I haven't done the live in so long and say hello to everybody. Miley, you got to see her a couple times. Please ignore the mess that you saw. Sorry. And I will do my best to get on here next week. This week, the reason why I hopped on here, even though it was a short amount of time, was because it was going to be the only time this week that I was going to be able to do that. I don't know next week's schedule right now, so I'm going to have to wait until I figure that one out to let you know. For some reason, my nose is all stuffed up, and my eyes are getting like so tired. But thank you guys for having been here. I know Becky, I think, has been here the whole time. I'm not sure who the other person is, or two people, or if there are actually more people in here, because that counter thing doesn't work. Just it doesn't work. Anyway, Miley's sitting here like looking away like I'm not here. What? You are very, very antsy and vocal right now. What's going on with your face? Huh? Look at your tushy. You got so much fur everywhere now. What do you want? So she's saying, what are you saying? You saying bye to your peeps? Huh? You saying bye to your peeps? You're so cute. I can't take it how cute you are. Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good little monkey. You're a good little monkey. Good little monkey. Yes, you have very adorable eyeballs too. Okay, guys, so still here. Okay, well, that's cool. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. I will try to be on next week. I don't know what day yet or what night yet, but I will do my best. I'm gonna also have to work on some videos so that I can get something up for Friday. And I do have several market prep like updates while there, as well as market recap videos to post. But I'm going to continue doing them all in one video. You are not trying to get into my Legos. No, you're not. Okay. We have 2 bags of them? What? I don't I don't know what that is. Anyway, sorry. Squirrel. What was I saying? I will try to do a live next week. I'm gonna do my I need to check my edited or my videos that have not been edited yet and try to edit them ASAP so they can be up and ready to post twice a week. But yeah, that's a whole nother kit and caboodle. But Miley clearly says hi and bye to her peeps. My mom, as always, says thank you so much for all the continued thoughts and prayers, and says to say hi and bye. Mr. Boyfriend says hi and bye. And of course I say hi and bye. Remember, be positive, and remember, for every season there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. If you need extra prayers but don't want to share publicly, email me at natalies.closet@yahoo.com. We will add you to our private prayer list. If you don't mind me sharing it publicly but anonymously, let me know that. We will do that as well. Oh my goodness, something just came to mind that I wanted to say to you. Oh my goodness, what was it? What was it? Oh my goodness. Oh well. I don't remember. But yeah, thank you guys for all your continued thoughts and prayers for all of us, not just my mom, but for all of us. That's very much appreciated. And I have yarn flying everywhere. Oh my goodness, it's like on the tip of my tongue and I just can't think of what it was. Oh well. If I think of it, maybe I'll just add a comment to this video, or I'll post a quick video on the community tab or something. Wow, I'm so cottonmouth. And it can't be because I'm talking a lot on here, because I was talking a lot at the craft fair or pop-up table, whatever you want to call it, today, between the children and the parents and Shar, the owner. So I don't know what the case is, but toodles, love you, and prayers for all. Yes, love you too. Oh well. So have a great night. I will talk to you guys soon. And I love you guys, and I really appreciate you guys continuing to watch my videos, my live chat replays, and of course my shorts, which have been interesting because I think you can do up to 3 minutes now on shorts, but I haven't wanted to, so we've been sticking to about a minute. But then I've gone over a minute a couple times, and I'm like, I think I'm apologizing more than anything for that. But anyway, I don't even know how I got onto that subject. Anyway, all right. Well, have a great night. I love you guys, and thanks for all of your continued support. Have a great night. I said that already. Bye. And Miley still says bye to her peeps. But now she's finally laying down and just chilling, which I appreciate. But as soon as I close the computer, she's going to be like up and like, okay, now what? Now what? What's going on? Let's go to the living room. Okay, let's go back to the kitchen. Anyway, all right, I'll talk to you later. Oops. Yeah, all these guys are open because I've been going in and out of them for more yarn. Which there's an orange that I have no idea where it is, but I was supposed to remake one of my medium octopus. In this case, when I'm referring to multiple, it should be octopi, right? I don't know. Anyway, I can't find it. Oh well. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Bye.